minutes max. Let's just take a minute and start off with the week. It's mental health. I want to just know how y'all been mentally and physically for the past week.
My week's been good. Um, can't complain, just work.
Mhm.
Um, Yesterday the bars out here, I'm by Green Bay Packers field or whatever. So the bars had the
Mm.
Halloween party and the bar crawls out here. So me and my sister and niece and some friends went out yesterday. So the
Wow.
week's been pretty good. I was supposed to work. I was supposed to work yesterday and Friday, but one of my friends came back from maternity leave and
Okay.
she was looking for hours. I'm like, here, you can have them. There you
Mm.
go.
Yeah.
So yeah, but that's about it. My week's been pretty good.
So what's up? And Marquita got a little boo thing.
No,
Hey, somebody we've been meaning to
Trey,
talk about, but
Trey.
I don't know what's going on. But we can get back to that one in a little
Oh Lord.
bit.
That could be a topic too. So yeah, we can touch a little bit on it a little later. I'll tell you. So
Yeah. Well, we gotta get to the topic. We gotta get to the topic.
mhm.
All right, what about you, Mark? Kara? So the week,
My week's been,
mentally.
yeah, my week's been good.
Mm.
I can't complain. I mean, it's been a pretty like normal week for me, I guess. Just like getting into the rhythm of
Yeah.
um school, like I got school, uh
Mm.
gym,
Mm.
uh doing stuff for your communities.
Yeah.
Uh
Yeah.
and just life in general. But everything's good. I can't, yeah, I'm happy. This week has
Oh,
been good.
wow. You said something really important. You said I'm happy. Wow. That's something I don't hear a lot. I don't hear a lot of people say I'm happy. I hear a lot of people saying, a lot of people saying, whoa. A lot of people saying I'm tired. Like I never hear I'm happy. And you just said that. So you genuinely happy right now.
I'm happy. Yeah.
That's good. Wow. That's dope. That's dope. Because you can't buy happiness. So when you happy, that's dope.
How was
That's
your
a,
week, right?
oh, it was amazing. I'm still getting birthday gifts. I just got one today. Um, you know, in the past week, last Monday was my birthday. So it's just been amazing, to be honest. Like, it hasn't even really been a week yet, but I would definitely say like being 30 and having that level of, I guess you could say, experience or expertise, if you will, with being 30 and having this many years of my life now, which is still very young. I feel super young. I feel even younger than when I was freaking 12. Like I feel super young. And so I'm grateful to have, huh?
Nothing.
No, no,
Nothing.
I
Keep
was just saying I'm
moving.
grateful to just no, I was just saying I'm grateful to have that type of energy and this type of enthusiasm, even though I'm getting older. But I think it's because I'm, to be honest, in the same boat with Karen that I'm happy. I'm really happy. I'm really happy with my life where I'm at. I'm really happy in just every aspect. I'm happy. So there's really no want. There's nothing. I'm happy. I'm happy.
Two
So
things. Trey, you're old.
you
That's the
so
first
wrong.
thing.
You so wrong.
Welcome to your
Slow
Two.
down.
Two.
Slow down.
You're always happy. I don't think you would even tell us if you had a bad day.
That's true.
Nah, yeah. Every
I
day's
don't
a
think you I don't think you would even tell us. Maybe in the inboxes, but like not on like a post or the calls and stuff.
yeah. I mean, I think I may have like moments where I'm just like, or like shocking or bad news or something, but like just a bad day. Nah, like, you know what I'm saying? The fact that I woke up is a good day.
Positive Trey. That's what I'm gonna put your name as.
Come on. Come on. That's what it's about.
And
You
you're
gotta
old, Trey. I'm only 25.
That's crazy. That is crazy. You are a
I'm,
baby.
I'm
Marquise
I'm,
a
just playing,
baby.
Trey.
then I'm really old.
I'm just
Yeah.
Trey. I am. You know I'm older than you. I'm
I,
31.
wait, I didn't know you were older than me.
Yeah, I'm 31.
I thought you were young.
Oh,
I thought you were like 28.
well,
Nope.
I'm still the oldest then. I'm 32.
Yeah, Kara's oldest. Yep.
Yep. I just turned 31 in May.
That's
Yay.
crazy. I didn't know
Yay.
you were older than me. Wow.
You remember we used to call you a baby because you used to be the youngest one in the group. Me and G, and I think until May May joined.
No, G's the youngest. G is like,
Wait, because we used to tease you. So who was it? Me and May May used to tease you. Some of
yeah.
us used to tease you.
Yeah. Well, May May, she's actually, I think, 28. She just turned 28, I think.
Hmm.
Yeah. May May is like, I thought she was older than me. She's
Hmm.
younger. I think. That's what she said. 28. Mhm. And G's like a baby. G's like, and Kara, I'm not sure if you knew that, but Giselle's like,
No, no, G's like 22, right? Or
I think,
23?
Oh, really?
yeah, yeah, she's like 23 probably. Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
she a baby. We talking real baby. Yeah,
She's mature.
I
absolutely.
love G. I miss the old group. No offense, but
No, you could.
May May.
Man.
It used to be me, May May, G, Trey. All three of us used to gang up on Trey all the time.
I love
All
that.
the time.
I
And
hope G and Maymay should come back.
yeah, hey, they need to come back. I mean, G's still in here. I think she just signed up for the for tonight. But May
For
May,
fitness.
yeah, she just signed up for the fitness exactly.
Hmm.
I need
But
to
May May,
do a drop in. I miss Art. I miss the whole little crew.
yeah, all right, he kind of like went off because he's kind of I think he's competing now. He's like doing
Yeah.
competitions. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
he's
doing
my
some.
friend on Facebook, so I'll be seeing his posts and stuff.
Yeah, he's busy now. So a lot of people have came and left and they've grown and they've, you know what I'm saying, the group served its purpose for them and they flourishing. I love it. Doing their
That's
own things. But let's dive into it. Let's dive into it. So that was a good catch up, but we diving into a topic that we've been meaning to have and now we can kind of have. So let's have it. And that is, and I know me and Kara, we kind of, I think, talked about or touched on it a little bit when we were talking about something else. But again, shout out to you, Marquita, for bringing it up, which was the topic of saying the aspect of saying no, and I guess how that reflects on the mental health. I guess we can kind of go into that
Hmm.
perspective of it. But essentially, like you know, being afraid to say no, and then having that level of grit to say no and I guess what that says about a person's mental. I think that's even important. Like what is it saying about you as a person, when you are afraid to say no or when you are afraid to take that level of leap of saying, hey, I don't want to do this or no, I don't want to, what is that saying about you mentally? I think that's a really good question um to venture when it comes to somebody's mindset. So I guess for starters, are y'all afraid of saying no? Let's start there. Are y'all, and then why?
No.
not
She
anymore.
just said, she just said no. Look, what the? So, Kara, you say not anymore.
Not anymore.
Okay. So why not anymore?
Why not anymore? Because
Mhm.
I have learned and grown in who I am.
Mhm.
And also, like, with some of the experiences that I've had in my life,
Yeah.
um, I realized that, like I was a lot of the time a people pleaser, like someone who um thrived on other people's like validation or always was trying to please other people, do what they
Trey, you're
Yeah.
want.
not recording. I'm sorry, Kira.
Oh, he is recording.
No, I'm recording. Yeah.
Oh, okay, there you go. It just popped up on my screen as soon as I said it.
Oh.
Sorry.
Oh, okay, okay. No, you good. You good. I was about to say. I was like, nah, what the heck? All right, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. Good catch. just in case it wasn't,
Hmm.
um uh but no, I used to be a people pleaser. I used to just, try to make everybody else happy around me,
Yeah,
and like basically walked on eggshells a lot of times. And I think I finally realized, like when I finally figured out and worked through some of like my own insecurities,
yeah.
um, was like I finally just realized that you're not gonna ever make everybody happy. Like somebody's always gonna be upset, like or like take something the wrong way,
Yeah.
or not, you know, everybody's gonna have an opinion, and if you allow everybody into your life to give their opinions, like you're just gonna be lost and not know
Mm,
what's going on or where you're going or what you want. And then when you finally figure out what you want and you start to say no or start to like do the things that you like, that's when you will find happiness or find like
mm.
more of that happiness. Because I was miserable for a while because I was just trying to do what other people wanted and not
Oh,
really thinking about myself.
yeah, that's good. That's good. That's good. I got some more. I'm gonna come back to something you said, but Marquita, are you, are you someone that has a problem with saying no? And if not, because I think you said no, but if not, then why no? Why don't you have a problem with it?
Um, well, currently I don't have a problem with saying no. I will sit in a heartbeat. And
Mm-hmm.
that's only because I agree with Kira. I always say your name wrong.
No, you said it
Uh,
right.
Mm,
Kira.
Kara?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I agree with Kira because with this sometimes because I
Yeah.
used to be like that. I used to try to help everybody. Even when I used to want to do something, I'll cancel my plans or I'll cancel what I have to do to help do this or whatever like that.
Mhm.
And I have a sister that's a year older than me, but
Yeah.
she used to be way more blunt than me or whatever.
Mm,
And me and her used to get into it all the time because we were like we called each other best friends. Remind you, we're a year apart. And she's like, "Stop letting people talk to you like that. You let everybody walk all over us." And she knows me.
mm.
As long as you don't touch me, I don't care what you're talking about. I will sit there and just stare at you blankly, like, duh.
Yeah.
But yeah, but then it was like, if you don't correct it, they think it's okay and they're gonna keep doing it.
Yeah.
And it'd be like, I'll say, "Oh, I'm not doing this for that person." And then that person will call and I'll be like, "All right, I'll still do it." And it'd be like, "No, stick to your no," or whatever like that.
Yeah.
But I have learned my lesson. That's why I changed now. That's why I'm quick to say what I have to say. I don't bite my tongue. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care about any of that. So I'm like the total opposite than how I used to be. And
Wow.
it's like once you learn to say no, the weight of other people's problems comes off your shoulders.
Man.
Um, you got extra money. Uh,
Man.
you got extra time and you just set your own boundaries. So it's like you just have to learn that because if you're the type of person that keeps trying to be a people pleaser or you just say yes to
Yeah.
everything, everybody's problem is going to be your problem or
Yeah.
your money is going to be everybody else's money. And you got them people that call you just on Fridays thinking it's payday and things like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, once you learn how to say no, you got a big weight off your shoulders and mm, yeah.
The people calling you on Fridays thinking it's payday. That's
Mm,
hilarious.
yeah, you always got that one family member that called just because they think it's fake.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just like that's how you keep more money in your problem. That's how you keep your
Mm.
peace. That's how you drink your water and mind your business and like,
Yeah.
my problems, my problems, you go deal with your problems. Like
100%.
growing up, I missed out on a lot of stuff. Like my teenage years, I was never really an outside person, even if I wanted to be, because I was always in the house babysitting. I always had somebody kid, a cousin kid, an auntie kid, a sister kid. I was always in the house until
Yeah.
I, stood up for myself. Like, y'all always want me to, babysit,
Mm.
you
Yeah.
know? So it's like I wasn't going outside or anything because it's like, oh, it's Friday night, everybody going outside. Oh, you got to babysit. Feels like,
Yeah. Yeah. No, I love this. And I love what y'all both said. Y'all both said something very common, which is y'all had to do it yourselves. It seemed like no one else could do this for you. No one else can make you not be afraid of saying no. No one could slap the reality into you. No one could, make you realize, okay, you need to. No one could do it. You had to do it at your own time. You had to do it at your own time. You had to do it when you were ready. Is that? I'll ask you both this and jumping back to you then, Kara. Would you say that for yourself? No one could do it for you. You had to do it. You had to be the one to make that decision yourself, and nobody else really had a hand in that. Or did someone make you finally get to that point?
I mean, I would say that there's like it's a little bit of a mixture of both. Like
Mm,
you do have to make the decision. Like ultimately you have to make the decision to say no and to stand up for yourself and to set the boundaries and then
mm,
stick to them. Like
mm,
that's what like you have to make that decision. You have to do that.
yeah.
But I wouldn't say that other people weren't influences in it.
Mm,
Like Marquita said, like actually, like my older sister, I have two older sisters, but like, um, my older sister, Amy, the middle one, she's like super outspoken and very, very blunt.
mm,
So like, she also is like Kara, like you can't let people like walk over you like that.
mm,
Like you can't be a doormat. You can't like why are you letting people do that to you,
yeah.
basically.
Mhm.
And so like having someone that can see, I think having someone that can see that, like a true friend or a true like sister or family, like someone who really cares about you will come and will tell you like the truth. Like they'll be like, look, you're being a pushover right now. Like why
Yeah.
are you doing that to yourself because you deserve better, you know?
Mm,
But you have to recognize it, I think. Like for me, I had to like see my own value. You
yeah.
don't see your own value, it's easy to allow others to push you around.
Yeah.
But um, but like when you do see your value, like that's when you're like, yeah, I'm not gonna allow that. And I think like, some of my situations, like not only like, just some of my like the things that I dealt with in my past that we've talked about.
Yeah.
Like they are also part of where I'm at now to like
Yeah.
be able to say no or to have boundaries and to stick to them
Yeah.
firm. Um, and like some people, I think like when you start to stay no and you learn that, like some people will stay in your life and they'll be happy and they'll be cheering for you. And then there'll be some people that are like, you've changed and I don't like you, basically.
Oh, yeah. You're
But,
going into my next question.
oh, sorry.
No, 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 no. It's good. It's good. Yeah.
Um,
You going into it, but you can say what you have to say.
No, but it just like some people they will be like you've changed and they're like they don't like you and you're like okay well you must not have been actually on my side like you were actually
Mm,
probably part of the problem.
mm. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. All right, Marquita, what about you? What you feeling in that same
wait,
aspect?
what was the question again?
So essentially, um, sorry, it's DoorDash thing, but essentially, was it just you? No one else really influenced
Oh
you
yeah.
saying no? Like you had to get to that point yourself, or did other people have a hand in that? I know you mentioned your sister.
Um, like it's a mixture of both. Yeah, my sister was the main one. Like we used to get into like heated arguments about
Hmm.
different stuff because of that reason, because I always did stuff for people and she like, tell them you don't want to do it. Like, why you keep saying yes and this and that or whatever like that. But it took me to realize like, yeah, I'll never be able to do what I want to do or take care of my plans, if I keep trying to please other people, um, that family member that called on Fridays, if I keep giving her my money, that she or he gonna keep calling, and now I gotta keep
Yeah.
money. So it was like I got to the point where it's like, okay, enough is enough. And then
Mm,
what really, really put it in my face is when I had my son and I needed help with my son when I was trying to work and things like that. I couldn't get nobody to watch my son. But like my
yeah.
whole high school life was me babysitting. Like I didn't really do parties, go out with friends or anything like that because I was babysitting. But it was like I
Yeah.
called and asked somebody, can they watch my son? And it was no, no, can't. So it's like that was what really woke it up as well. So now I'm like to the
Mm,
point where no, I ain't got no money. I could be sitting on nice amount of money. Nope, I'm broke. I don't even have it. But
yeah.
yeah, so yeah, it's like not being mean, but it's just like taking your control back, I guess you want to say, or whatever. So
Yeah.
learning how to
Mhm.
say no was like a really good thing for me because I say it all the time now.
Mhm. That's what's up. Let's go. I love it.
Even in
I freaking love
relationships,
that.
even in relationship, when you
Hmm.
first start talking to someone, and it's like, if they're interested in you and you be like, I like this, I don't like this, and this and that. If you don't like it, you can keep going. This is brand new, so you still have time to accept what I like and dislike and start from there, or you can walk away and I'll just find somebody that's willing to accept,
Yeah.
what I want or whatever, instead of you getting into a brand new relationship and you just trying to, keep this person happy as soon as you guys start dating. So you forget about your wants and needs and what you like and dislike, and it's just all about that person. It's like, no, this is a brand new relationship. You can set your boundaries. If they don't like it, find someone new.
That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. I love that. I freaking love that. And that actually goes into my next question. So, and it sounds like Carrie, you answered it a little bit, and even you a bit too, Marquita. But so for the people that when y'all started saying no, those people started to get mad, or those people started to call less, or those people started to, like you said, Kara, see you as you've changed.
Hmm.
You aren't for me anymore. You're not giving me money when you should be saying yes, and you should be emptying out your pockets. I own you. You saying those people started to see you a bit differently. Once the nose came, the 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 friends became fewer, or the people that liked you or called you became fewer. That's what y'all said.
I wouldn't say like necessarily, uh, I wouldn't necessarily say it became fewer, but you
Hmm.
definitely like you would see those that respected your no and those that didn't.
Yeah,
So I guess those that respected your boundaries,
yeah,
and those that were like, I guess it just to me it's more like it showed who they really were, like in,
yeah.
in my life. And not
Hmm.
necessarily that you put them like it's not that I even like put them out of my life. Like some people like went out of my life and they're out like permanently.
Yeah,
But there's some people that it's like you just have them on like a like I don't know, you're still in my life, but there's the boundaries are there and
yeah,
you're either gonna respect them or you're not. But like you see who they are, I guess. Like you
yeah.
see them. Like I see you. I don't know. I don't know how to say it.
No, I get it. I get
That
it.
make them
Hmm.
that.
I see what you're saying. Yeah. You learn how to love at a distance for some of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel that.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Yeah. No, because I hear a lot of people say that. Yeah. No, I get it. Love at a you can love someone at a distance.
Hmm.
That's good. That's good. Marquita, what about you? So same thing, like fewer calls now, fewer hays or I love yous now because you didn't put up this wall of no for some people.
I think you're muted, Marquita.
Oh yeah. Uh-huh. Um, actually, I got a lot of positive feedback, honestly. It was like,
Mm.
oh, you did change, but about time, about
Oh,
time
wow.
something, or about time start
Wow.
saying no. So, I mean, out of all of that, I lost one friend, but I guess it was about time. I believe in friends outgrow each other, especially even if it's 5 or 10 years, it's a possibility you guys can outgrow each other if you see growth in yourself, but this person still seems stuck and not going into all of that, but I just feel like you can outgrow friendships. So I
Yeah.
did lose a friendship, but that's about it. And after I lost that friendship, it was still about time, or you've been take care of this person since high school, since
Yeah.
so. But yeah, I got a lot of about times.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, yeah, I agree with that too. I also got a lot of
Oh,
positive, positive affirmations from people, like, yeah, like,
you got a lot of about times.
yeah, basically, yeah. Just like,
Wow.
we've been waiting for this. Now you have a spine. Like,
Hmm.
especially like my sister, like my sister's like, it's about time. Like, I've been waiting for you to grow that
Hmm.
spine.
Wow.
So,
That's crazy.
which is really good. But again, like to
Good.
me, that
Yeah.
just shows like that's just like the people that are on your side,
Yeah.
those that weren't for real.
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah, my sister said the same thing. She's like, "Girl, you mean? I love it."
What the? Yo, I cannot.
Yeah.
In our language, of course, you said a different word, but you
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
Yeah. Nah, I feel you. That's what's up. That's what's up. Shout out to the sisters for the supportive spirit of them siblings that be supportive and loving you, and shout out to them because that's rare. You got a lot of siblings that'll tear you down,
yeah,
and never want to see you doing something good for yourself. So shout out to that for sure. Um, I love it. I love it. Let me see. So for people who are still saying yes to everything or yes men, what advice would you give them to help break that cycle? Like if you could do it all over again, or if you saw someone else that was like you now, what would you tell that young um Kara or that young Marquita who is in high school still saying yes to everybody, still doing everything for everybody because they can't say no? What would be the first step or first thing you think that could help them take that initial step of saying no? Or should they just flat out go, you know what, no? Just and just and just deal with it. Like should it be a gradual thing that you got to grow into? Is that how this works, or can can it just be, or would you recommend it to just be a hard out? Just say no.
um, I'll say just say no and stick to it, and say it with your chest. Stick to it. Um, there's a
Mm,
lot of different ways to say no instead of just bluntly saying no. Like if you're just one of the people just don't like saying no. Um,
yeah,
like if you got plans, or even if you just want to sit in the house, but you have somebody calling to take them somewhere or to go outside.
yeah.
Hey, hey, no, sorry. I made plans around that same time. I'm gonna have to get a rain check, knowing you about to go rub your feet together and get in the bed. But it's a lot of different ways you can say no. Oh, hey, no, rain check. I'm kind of
You
tired.
saying lie, lie. Nah,
If
I'm
I
playing.
mean, if you got to,
It's not a lie. That's not a lie though.
Lie.
Her plans were to sit at home and go to
rub your
sleep.
feet together,
That's my plan. So I do have other plans. Now,
or simply
not a,
just, or if it's that family, or like I said, the family member that called on Fridays. If it's Friday and that family member number pop up, and you're a person that's easily convinced, don't answer the phone.
Mhm.
Don't answer.
Mm.
Simple.
Yeah.
Avoid it at all costs. Avoid the text messages. If you got to block them because it's Friday, go for it.
But
But if
how long can you can't keep avoiding though, right? Like at some point.
Yes, you can.
So you say keep on avoiding.
Yeah, avoid all the way until you broke.
I cannot.
But no, but you can avoid it for a little bit, but eventually you're gonna get overwhelmed, you're gonna get tired, you're gonna and especially if you finally realize that the it's not being reversed. You know, like if you're just keep helping, but you always keep running to nobody's helping you. You run
Yeah,
into your little situations and you don't have a helper, you don't have a shoulder. You're gonna get overwhelmed. You're gonna get tired of that. So you're gonna be forced to learn how to say no, anyways.
Mhm.
yeah,
So say no, stick with it. If you gotta avoid it for a couple days, go for it.
good. That's good. That's good. And what about you, Kara? What would you say? Can someone? What if someone's like, hey, I won't say no. I'll just keep avoiding. I'll keep on. I just won't see them whenever they try to ask. I'll just keep on just dodging it. Do you think that that's a good tactic, or do you think also at some point you
I
got it?
I mean, I think it can be a good like gradual like for someone who like was it and is still sometimes a like a conflict avoidant person.
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
I know. Hmm.
it like I think that having those um moments of just like being away from it for a while.
Yeah,
Like you have like avoiding them for a little bit, but that's
yeah,
to like kind of like build up maybe like to build up your courage or to like say like eventually you do have to like confront
yeah,
the issue or the
hmm,
problem
yeah,
or like um eventually you'll have to talk about it
yeah,
with the person because eventually they'll be like because if they don't know I guess in for me like what helped me I went to therapy for like uh working out like some boundaries like that I had to set with my mom and
yeah,
and even like with some of my family members before but like my therapist was telling me like okay it's okay to like not talk to them for a little bit but you do also have to eventually you have to come to them and like let them know like what is your boundary like allowing like communicating what the boundary is so that they
yeah,
know so that they can do it because
yep,
if you don't tell them like they might not know what they're doing wrong,
yeah,
you
hmm.
know? Or, they might not be aware of it.
That's good.
Some people are very aware of what they're doing. Some people are
Yeah,
very aware that they're using you. But some people aren't
that's good.
aware. And so I guess um by communicating it, you can get across like it you verbally state your boundary. So
Yeah,
it's out loud for you, it's out loud for them. And then you have to again like actually follow through with sticking through with your boundary like
yeah,
because some things like for me it's like there's topics that I don't allow in my conversations
yeah,
with like some family members and so
yeah.
if they start to bring up those topics and I'm like hey I'm not going to go there and they continue to go there that's when I
Mm,
okay goodbye and
yeah,
like we're done like talking today.
hmm,
Um, but uh, and so that like again, that's like holding on to your boundary, like
yeah,
especially if you've already told them, like you've told them
yeah.
this is not a line we cross. So
That's good. That's good. That's really good. That's really good. These are really good advice. Because again, people can do all of these. I've seen people do all of these.
yeah,
Try to run. I've done them. Try to run and avoid, and I just won't say it. I'll be all right. Saying no is harder. Saying yes is easier. Like you convince yourself about those things. And I guess for you both, and I know we're closing out here, but I'll just sneak this last question in. What's what's the downside of continuing to say yes? Carrie, you kind of hit on it earlier when you first was responding, but like gi give, I guess, if y'all can't give some of the bad sides of saying yes all the time. Like for people who are out there being yes men, what are the bad things that they're not realizing or they're trying to convince themselves aren't bad? What are some of the downsides to that?
Well, when you say yes and you don't actually mean it, because like there's nothing wrong with saying yes if you actually want to do it, or like you actually want to do something. There's nothing wrong with saying yes. But if you're saying yes all the time, you're gonna get burnt out. You're gonna be miserable because you're not actually doing like if you're saying yes and you don't mean it, like you don't actually want to do it. You don't actually feel it. You're not actually like
Mhm.
in it. You're gonna end up being miserable and like just running ragged, walking on eggshells, trying to please everybody, then you can't.
Yeah, that's
You're
good.
gonna get tired.
You're
That's
gonna get
good.
stressed out. You're gonna get overwhelmed. You're gonna
Mm,
feel like everybody's problem is your problem and you got your problems to solve plus everybody else's
mm,
problem to solve.
mm.
So that's the biggest, I feel like that's the biggest downfall of always saying yeah.
Good. That's good. Yep, that's good. You're gonna get stressed out. You're gonna get tired. You're gonna find yourself, like you said, carrying everybody else's burdens. And I think we all know how that feels. Just like to be honest with you, I'll even be even more direct. I think you die a lot faster because I think a part of death is stress. I think stress
Hmm.
is one of the biggest silent killers in the world. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know how they say high blood pressure, right?
Hmm.
Diabetes, all those things put people into freaking comas and they passing out heart attacks, all these different things that come with that. And it's like, man, you've been having these things for years. This didn't just happen. Your butt needed this, but you didn't want to go to the hospital. You didn't want to check your blood pressure. You didn't want to poke your skin and check your blood. Like, and so you die. And so I think the same thing is here. I think it's the same thing is here when it's a level of man, we're forsaking a level of accountability with realizing how toxic, how bad. I think if people knew just how bad it is to be yes men all the time and to not have a brand have a choice of your own and say no. I think if more people realized just how dangerous it was, they would fight to not do it, you know?
Hmm.
But I think a lot of people avoid it, right? Like high blood pressure, like diabetes. They avoid those things because they don't want to deal with the truth. Cancer. You have freaking cancer. That's not just a lump.
Hmm.
It's not a pimple. You are about to die. Like it's like for it's like I think if people realized that and spoke like that more, we would react a lot faster and a lot more aggressive. But yeah, this is good. Yeah, but they say ignorance is bliss, but I think having conversations and calls like this debunks that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there is a form of bliss in ignorance. There is.
What?
No, for
I
real
did no. You got
though.
to explain that.
No, for real though. Like when you have true ignorance, like true ignorance,
Mm,
like is bliss. Like because you literally don't know anything. Like you're not
mm,
no nothing like you know nothing's wrong. But when you're fake like after a
hmm
while, like you can't stay ignorant for long. Like
Yeah.
you really can't stay ignorant for long.
Mm,
And so when you're trying to pretend ignorance, that isn't bliss. It doesn't last forever. It's a fleeting moment.
mm. Okay. Okay, I feel that. I definitely feel that. Absolutely. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. My mom, y'all, she's out of town and she just called, so I'm gonna give her a call back. So I'm gonna end it a little sooner here. I know we typically end it around 7:55. I'm gonna end it around here. But before I close out, this was a dope topic. We unpacked a lot here. This was really good. Um, I think a lot of people would benefit from this. And Marquita, shout out to you again for even picking this because we had talked about this before in the group, but having y'all and the different perspectives that y'all just shared was incredible because y'all were both yes men at one point. And so this was dope. This was so freaking dope. Before we close out, is there anything y'all want to say? Any last words to those yes men out there, those people who continuously telling grandma yes?
Say no and stick to it and walk away.
Let's
Like
go.
what she said.
Let's go.
Well, Trey, I work tonight, so call me tonight or message me tonight so we can talk about this little boy toy thing.
Yeah, okay, yeah, no, let's do it. I'll definitely try to ring you tonight. Wait, but I can't call you while you're at work, right?
Yeah, you can.
Oh, okay. Okay.
My people
Wait,
be asleep.
wait, you're not doing what are you doing now? If
I
you don't mind
work
me asking.
over. I've been working overnights for the longest.
But I'm saying,
I,
what kind of work do you do?
I still do assisted living. I work with dementia, Alzheimer, memory care patients.
Oh, okay. 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 So you can still talk while doing that.
Yeah, they be in bed. They be asleep.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Cool. Okay. Got that easy money. Let's go. Okay.
Yeah, I just do rounds every 2 hours on them, but that's about it.
Gotcha. Okay.
All
All
right,
right. Cool. Bet. All right. Then
bye.
I'll definitely ring you. And again, thank y'all so much. I'm gonna catch y'all or I guess, Kara, I'm gonna catch you on the next call. Yeah. Wait, is the next call public too? Or is this the last?
This is the last Sunday of the month, so the next call is public. It's fitness, so
Okay. So, Marquita, if you want to hop in, definitely feel free.
you want to come?
I'll come and say hi because I miss Jay, but I gotta get ready for work in a little bit.
No, I feel you. I feel you. Just make sure you're gonna have to sign up. I think it's still gonna allow you to, but you have to go through like the sign up thing because they'll have to send you the link.
All right,
I could
I'm about
try.
to
I
do
could
it.
try to send it to you, but again, I may be
I mean,
driving.
I could send it to her. I
It
could
should
send it to
still be time
her.
because I just signed up for this call at like 6. I mean, at like 5:55.
Okay, if you can't get in, I can put the link in from my email into the group chat on
Okay.
Instagram.
Okay,
Okay.
perfect. Okay. All right.
Bye.
All right, love y'all.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.